Do you remember the old Jetsons TV show? Meet George Jetson, his boy Elroy. That whole thing. I remember when I was a kid watching the technology of the future. It was only a cartoon, right? Obviously, you could pass it off as it's just pure fantasy. But look at how many of the things in the Jetsons have actually come to be. Being able to talk to somebody on a portable device that you wear. Having video conferencing with people on the other side of the planet. Being able to take a flight anywhere you want to. Having a robot for a maid. Why have we not seen flying cars yet? The technology is out there. I mean, granted, it's kind of stunted, but one of the reasons why it's been stunted is because of collusion between car companies and government entities. Look at it, historically speaking. Why is it that all of our focus has been on building roads and on building little things to go on those roads? It's almost like we had gotten stuck in the 1800s and we are still dealing with railroads. Can you imagine that? I mean, people have imagined that whole steampunk subgenre. To think about, oh, yes, we've got the very latest in technology, my friend. A steam engine that will take you all the way from New York City across the United States, through Canada, into Alaska, and then under the ocean into Russia and all the way back around the world over to London. We can do it. They're actually talking about that again. And honestly, you know what? Might be a great idea. Because I'm in favor of anything that gets people connected across borders, across these imaginary lines that get drawn by people who want to make money off the crossing of those imaginary lines. And that's one of the reasons why we've been stuck in this technology from the 1900s. This idea of vehicles traveling on their own. That's right. Horseless carriages can go anywhere as long as you have a road. That's not the way their first cars were built. But you see, with this collusion coming in between the government entities who can make money off of licensing, I mean, think about this. Do you need a license to wear a watch? Do you need a license to own a telephone? Do you need to have somebody give you permission to use something that you already own? Why is it that way with cars? Does having a license make you a better driver? I don't think it does. So all of these fears that people throw out there about flying cars, they're all red herrings that are designed to get people to move in fear and not in faith. It's designed to get people to submit to other people's ideas about what things should look like. And the fact that Uber is, as the article put it in The Guardian, flaunting the laws and the regulations about the taxi industry and about testing self-driving vehicles. Good for Uber. In fact, good for anybody who flaunts these ridiculous laws that are in place that are designed to keep the power in the hands of a few. If Uber manages to come up with flying cars, I think it will change everything. And I'm all in favor. That's my 2 cents. You want to engage me on that subject? Remember, the phone lines are open. I'm usually in the studio every day around noonish or so my time. That's Alaska Standard Time. And, of course, the phone number is right there on the website, radiofreespeech.com. Give me a call or send me an email.